Hello everyone, my name's Rena, I'm from West London and welcome to my first vlog. I'm usually a solo traveller, so I just thought why not just share my experiences with you. Today I'll be talking about a 3-day cruise on the MSC Virtuosa going from Southampton to Zeebrugge in Belgium and on to Cherbourg in France. So let's go! I had pre-booked a parking space at Southampton port. The port is relatively easy to find as it's signposted well, and the car park is very convenient as it's directly opposite the ship. You just drop off your luggage before you enter security. Your bags are dropped off to your room at a later time, so keep your valuables with you. There was 5 of us on this trip and one was a wheelchair user, so we were given priority to check in. We entered the ship through deck 6 and we were greeted by the MSC mascot. Our rooms were open for us, so we went straight up to our rooms to collect our room keys. I had the double interior room. It was perfect for me and I wasn't sharing. Before the ship departs, an emergency drill is carried out and you are required to take part in it. Please note all rooms come with a safe. Let's go through the decks. Deck 4 is where the medical centre is located and it also houses staff and crew cabins. Deck 5. The Infinity Atrium and the Infinity Bar. You will find a grand piano with evening performances. The main reception desk is located on Deck 5 and you can also book any excursions. There are 2 entrances into the Grand Theatre, which are from Deck 5 and Deck 6. You have the Blue Danube Bay complimentary restaurant. All complimentary restaurants have a fixed dining time. Deck 6. You will find most of the dining facilities and the ship's entertainment. You have the Luxury Plaza, the Virtuosa Boutique and the Virtuosa Bar and Lounge. You will find the duty-free shops and ice cream bar, and shops which include luxury handbags, sunglasses and perfumes, jewellery. You will also find an art gallery and an MSC merchandise shop. From the crepes and gelato, I did try the mango ice cream. 1 scoop was more than enough and it cost around €3. Jean-Philippe Chocolate Shop and Cafe. You will find a selection of sweets and chocolates which were created by the ship's chocolate team. As you can see, there's plenty of options, or you can create your own. And yes, he's making marshmallows. Natalia Bar and Art Cocktail Bar. You will find the Indochine specialty restaurant next door. The Minuetto, which is a main dining restaurant. This is accessed by passing through a corridor by 2 other main restaurants either side, which are called the Opera and the Symphony. MSC Excursions Desk. A Mexican specialty restaurant. The MSC Starship Club. And you can be served by a robotic bartender. If you want to order a drink, just head over to the monitor and follow the instructions or make your own. You will have a selection of drinks to choose from. Once you have checked out, you head over to another monitor which will inform you when your drink is being prepared and is ready for collection. Deck 7. Here you'll find the spa. The ship's pub, Masters of the Sea. TV studio and bar, which hosts late night karaoke and live music. Sushi restaurant and bar. Inside is a restaurant and outside is a sushi bar. Please book in advance for any specialty restaurants. The Butcher's Cut, which is a steakhouse. A champagne bar. Now on to my favourite part of the ship, the Red Gem Casino. This is a stunning casino. There are plenty of slot machines and you can also use pound notes. The only negative experience I encountered was with the bar service. On a busy night I had to wait 14 minutes for a drink, so I suggest to buy 2 drinks at a time. The Carousel Lounge. This hosts the Cirque du Soleil shows. I didn't manage to see a show, but I've heard some amazing reviews. The Il Campo, which is a main dining restaurant. Decks 8 to 14 is where you'll find the cabins. I just wanted to show you the glass lifts. When you need to use the lifts, head over to the monitors outside the lifts and select your deck. I believe there are 6 lifts and it will give you a letter, so you just head over to the lift and wait for it to come up to you. Deck 15. Located on this deck are some of MSC Yacht Club suites. Here is the indoor and the outdoor pool area. This is the outdoor pool area, and in front of the large screen is the dance floor. There is a bar at the north end and a bar at the south end, and also an ice cream bar. The Marketplace Buffet. It is open between 6 and 7 AM and I believe it closes around midnight. You will not be disappointed with the food. There is such a variety for meat eaters and vegetarians. You will find a selection of soups and pasta, pizza, a Mediterranean corner, fruits and dessert. The days that we were there, they served Indian food and Indonesian food, cold meats and a selection of cheeses, rotisserie section and a salad bar. These are just a few of the choices. There are plenty of options for breakfast, lunch and dinner. You do have the option to dine at a main restaurant. You are assigned a restaurant and mine was the Minuetto. The presentation and the service was fantastic, but there was limited choices on the menu and the food was just okay. Deck 16. Here are the MSC Yacht Club suites. There is a deck exclusive to Yacht Club members only. This deck has mainly sports and kids facilities, where you can play basketball, tennis, football and volleyball. You also have a cinema, a gym, a bowling alley and a sports bar. Deck 18. Deck 18 has more MSC Yacht Club suites. Adults only Sky Lounge bar. Inside is also a cigar room. Another section of kids facilities. The Horizon Bar. The Attic, which is the ship's nightclub. Deck 19 features the MSC Yacht Club sun deck and bar and grill, as well as a pool and a whirlpool. Your room key will state the restaurant that's been assigned to you. If you miss your dining times by 15 minutes, you will be refused entrance. Now on to the ship's entertainment. When the ship sails away, there is a sail away party. It usually takes place on deck 15 where the pool area is. However, as it was raining, it was moved indoors onto deck 6. Here you will meet some of the crew and you can join in by dancing away. The theatre. We watched a show called Songbook ABBA. The show consists of singing and dancing to some classic songs. It's so much fun and is definitely worth watching. We also watched Mike McLean the comedian. He had us in stitches, so I'll definitely recommend this. MSC cruises are known for the white parties. If you're interested in going, then please bring a white outfit. The silent disco. The music is played through headphones. We also played bingo and this is held in the theatre. There are monitors all over the ship, so feel free to explore the ship. If you want to guarantee a place at the theatre or specialty restaurant, I would suggest booking this as soon as you get onto the ship, so at least you have a space, and if you decide not to go, you can just cancel it. On to our first port of call, Zeebrugge in Belgium. When you get off the ship, you have to take a shuttle to get out of the terminal. You can take a trip to Bruges, which is about a 30-minute drive. There are 2 ways to get there, which is by train and cab. By cab, it's around €100 return. As we had a wheelchair user, we wanted to stay local. The local town was called Blankenberg. And we pre-booked the shuttle from the MSC excursions desk for €12 return each. This is actually a coastal town with a beach and a marina. We wandered around for a few hours, bought a few things and then just headed back to the ship. The shuttle times are very regular, so you probably won't be waiting around for more than 10 minutes. So to get back onto the ship, you are taken to the terminal where you have to go through security. Once you are through security, there will be a shuttle waiting and you have to jump on it to get back onto the ship. It is only a few seconds drive, but you are not allowed to walk back. So the next day's port of call was Cherbourg in France. Cherbourg is actually one of the main ferry ports in France. When you get off the ship, you will come across a visitor's desk where you can purchase a return ticket to the town, which is about €4 each. Or you can walk into town, which takes around 15 minutes. We just wandered around town for a couple of hours, went to a few shops, and then just headed back to the ship. Cherbourg is actually in Normandy, and to visit the D-Day beaches, it's about an hour to an hour and a half away, so if you want to, you can make a day of it. Or you can visit the local museums. I just want to talk a little bit more about the ship. Two things that impressed me the most. The first thing was the LED ceiling. This changes throughout the day with different colours, patterns and shapes. Second thing has to be the Swarovski crystal staircases. It will blow your mind. These staircases, they just sparkle. Each step on this staircase is worth a whopping £10,000. So you're aware, the ship can carry up to 7,000 people, so expect it to be very, very busy. This also applies to the buffet restaurant at peak times. I did notice that the seating areas at the far end of the restaurant wasn't used. So if you want to eat away from the crowds, then you can. Make sure you assign your debit or credit card to your room key. This can be done online when you check in or at the kiosks on the ship. Whichever funds you don't use, it will be returned to you on the day you exit the ship. When you exit the ship, you will be notified if you have any bills to settle. This can be settled at the main reception or at the kiosk, and you can use cash. You can purchase Wi-Fi on board, but I didn't. I had purchased Wi-Fi before, but I found it very temperamental and there was no coverage in your room. So I just used my data when I was on land. The ship is huge, so get to your bearings. It's not easy pushing a wheelchair through a carpeted corridor. So on each floor, try and find the lift which is the closest to your cabin. You want to avoid doing the long walk route with the elderly and young children. I'm not a big drinker, so I did not purchase a drinks package. So you can pay as you go like I did. Soft drinks and tea and coffee are free from the buffet room, so take advantage of it. Carry an empty bottle with you and you can fill it up as many times as you want. I almost forgot to mention that on deck 19 there is a zip line and a large water park. It was closed whilst I was on the ship, so I didn't get a chance to check it out. There is also a Himalayan bridge, which is an 80-metre walk and 60 metres above the sea. And there are some more swimming pools. You will receive disembarkation information through your door the night before, and you will be given a time when you need to leave your room and exit the ship in the morning. Just to conclude, the ship is absolutely stunning, as you would have seen throughout this video. It's very apparent that MSC have spent millions on this ship, and they've managed to keep it in pristine condition. I had a brilliant time and I loved the ship, so I definitely would return. Thank you so much for watching my first vlog. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Or if you have anything to say, please drop a comment. Until next time, see ya!